In around 2 weeks, I'm leaving everything behind. I am moving to a completely different country. For love, for freedom. This is the biggest decision of my life. And I want to be real with you about it. I never felt so many emotions all at once. I'm so excited, but a little bit scared. So in this video, I want to open up and tell you what I'm most looking forward to and what's keeping me up at night. So let's start with the good stuff. What I'm really looking forward to. First of all, my future wife Michelle. She lives in the Philippines, and being apart for so long has been really tough on us. I can't wait to wake up next to her, share everyday life together, and build our future, not just talk about it in the video calls. I really want to be next to the person I truly love and not worry about when we will have to say goodbye again. This one honestly gets me so excited. I cannot wait to move in with my soon-to-be wife. We will have our own apartment. Actually, it will be for the first time that we will live completely on our own. We will have our own safe space, place for ourselves where no one will be barging in the rooms, no unnecessary noise, and we will just live the days how we imagine and how we want it to be. I'm really excited about this one. Yeah, it is a little bit scary. Starting over always has been, but honestly, it's so exciting that I get a chance to build my own life from the ground up together with Michelle, and I cannot wait to experience the new culture and everything that life gives to me, and hopefully I get a chance to build something meaningful along the way, even here on YouTube. And then the lifestyle. There's something about slower pace, simple life, the sea, palm trees, warm weather. It just feels more free. I always felt trapped here and more like a surviving, not really living my life. Like I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm really looking forward to embracing the cultural differences. Waking up to the friendly, smiling faces, greeting everyone with a happy energy, just enjoying the happy and warm atmosphere of people, and living more slower and intentional feeling of living. That's something I was craving for a long time. And then there's people. I'm really excited to meet new faces, to hear different perspectives, and to just connect with the culture that's known for its warm and welcoming. I think there's something beautiful in creating new friendships and meeting new people in a completely different country. It pushes you to grow, to see the life in a different light. I can't wait to be part of the local community. Even the small things, like greeting the neighbors, going to the same little stores, and learning how people enjoy and live their life differently. I really cannot explain how I'm happy and excited to live finally in the tropical country. That was my dream from my childhood. And just imagine living a life with the palm trees, sound of the ocean always nearby, the warm breeze hitting your face, and no more winter, no more jackets, no more cold mornings or the gray, sad nature. I know it's not always perfect, but from where I'm coming from, this already feels like a paradise. Just imagine enjoying waking up to the tropical energy every day. And last but not least, the creativity. I already lost my creative spark before, and it feels so good that I already have it back and found it again. I have so many ideas of how I'm gonna create new videos, vlogs, short form content, and share everything with you on social media. Being in a completely new environment feels so inspiring, and I can't wait to share everything with you, and maybe along the way I inspire someone else too. You never know. This isn't just a move, it's a creative reset. And I'm so excited to build something meaningful here on YouTube, like I mentioned before, or even a small community around this journey. But of course, I would be lying if I say I'm not scared. My biggest fear? The unknown. New country, new people, different healthcare, and different culture. Even the small simple thing like going to the bank or to the doctor can be so different than what I'm used to here. And it can feel overwhelming, at least for me. I'm also worried a little bit about my health because I have a history of well-known my gut problem or the stomach issue. And sometimes the stress can trigger it. And being in a new country, new environment, and when everything feels unknown, I'm a little bit scared about that. What if I get sick? What if my problems go worse? What if I don't know where to go and who to ask for help? It is true though that based on my previous experience, when I was in the Philippines, my stomach problems were almost gone. And I'm being optimistic and I hope I am right that once I land in the Philippines, I will not have to worry about this. But still, that's something that is stuck in the back of my head. There is the financial situation too. The worst thing that can happen is you are in a different country, away from your family, away from what you're used to, and you don't have the income or you run out of your savings. So that's one of the things that's really keeping me up at night. I have some saved up money and I am trying to earn online here with YouTube eventually, but I am doing the freelance thing too. So I am earning something, but it is scary to go to a different country without knowing exactly your financial future or like status or when will you get the next big payment or something like this. But hey, that's all part of the journey. One of the biggest worries that I have right now, and it's kind of connected to when I will be there in the Philippines, is the paperwork like I was talking about earlier in the previous video. For example, for me, I am trying really hard to prepare everything, like order all the certificates, get them apostille, translate it officially. Like I want to be really prepared for everything, and when I'm there, everything goes smoothly. But in the back of my head is stuck a thought, what if once I'm there, and I want to apply for something or, like do the paperwork, they will say, oh, you don't have that paper, we cannot do it. Or, is this stamp valid? We cannot use that paper. Or, I don't know, something, like that I'm missing. Because I know the Philippines can be really strict about those things. And the worst case scenario for me right now is I will be there 10,000 kilometers away from my home country and my family, and I will find out that I don't have all the papers I need, or the paper I prepared is not valid there. But again, trying to be optimistic that everything will go fine and smoothly for me. But even with all those fears, I know I have to do it. I would rather try and fail than living for the rest of my life with the thought in my head, what if? So thank you for being here with me on this journey. It means more than you can imagine. If you were ever in a similar situation, moving abroad, or you are planning to do so, please let me know in the comments, like how did it go for you, or what are you dealing with right now, or like what are your fears or excitements. I would really like to hear your opinion, your thoughts or experience. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel, like this video, or share it with your friends. We have a wild journey ahead of me, so stay tuned. Bye!